Hey everyone, welcome to Sly Hat Lessons, where we look at how to incorporate our left foot into our everyday drumming. So today we're looking at how to do a three-way flam. So what does that mean? So a normal flam is two notes that don't quite come down at the same time. So it could be two notes on the snare drum, or it could be a note on the floor tom and note on the snare drum, or it could be a hi-hat note and a snare note. But let's say we want to do that with one hand. We can use the sliding motion coming from a horizontal angle to hit both drums at the same time. All right, cool. So that's how we can do a flam with one hand, but how is that a three-way flam? To make it a three-way flam, we're going to have to close the hi-hat and then do that sweeping motion. But we're going to want to close it right before we do the sweeping motion so it sounds like it's a part of the same sound. So same idea. Let's use that idea every time we hit the snare in 2 and 4 with our simple rock beat. Alright, so now that you know what a three-way flam is, let's look at what this actual beat is. So we're going to have bass and hi-hat, and then hi-hat on count 1, and then count 2, we're going to have this three-way flam coming down, and then an and or a double with our right hand following that. Alright, let's look at what's going to follow what we just did. So on count 3, we're going to have bass drum, 2 notes with our right hand, and then a note with our bass drum. Alright, then following that, we're going to have snare drum on count 4, a bass drum again, and then 2 hi-hats, right, left. Alright, so when you put everything together, it's going to sound like this. Alright, that's the pattern, but if you're feeling extra ambitious, you can try to do a four-way flam. So a four-way flam, the only thing you're going to add to change it up is right after you close the hi-hat, you do a right hand hit, and then you do the sweep. So it's going to look something like this. So if you did it with a four-way flam, it would sound like this.